Hello and welcome to this video where I will explain what percentile scores are and how they are used in some exams. Some exams report raw scores, scale scores, and percentile score. Raw scores are the number of questions you answered correctly on each section of the test. Scale scores are the result of converting raw scores to a common scale that allows for comparison across different versions of the test. Percentile scores are based on scale score and reflect how well you did relative to others who took the same test in a recent period. Percentile scores are a way of comparing your performance to other people who took the same test. They tell you how many percent of the test takers score lower than you. For example, if you got a percentile score of 80, you score higher than 80% of the people who took the test. Percentile score can also vary depending on the difficulty level and the number of people who took the test. For example, if you took a tough test and got a scale score of 150, that might translate to a high percentile score because most people did worse than you. But if you took a very easy test and got the same scale score of 150, that might translate to a low percentile score because most people did better than you. Percentile score can help you understand your strengths and weaknesses in different sections of the test. They can also help you set realistic goals and expectations for your future performance. For example, if you got a percentile score of 90 on the verbal section of the GRE, you did very well compared to 90% of people who took the test. But if you got a percentile score of 50 on the quantitative section, that means you did average and have room for improvement. Many certificates use percentile scores to evaluate students' academic abilities and achievement. Some of the most common ones are SSAT. SSAT is an admission test for students who want to apply to private or independent schools in grade 3 to 11. SSAT is scored on a scale of 1500 to 2400 for upper level, grade 8 to 11. According to data from SSAT, the organization that administers the SSAT, the average SSAT score for upper level test was 1958. A high or competitive SSAT score depends on the schools that a student is applying to, but generally speaking, a score above 2100 or a percentile rank above 90 for upper levels tests. SAT is a college admission test that measures students' skills in reading, writing language, and math. SAT is scored on a scale of 400 to 1600, with each section having a range of to 800. According to data from the College Board, the organization that administers the SAT, the average SAT score for the class of 2020 was 1051. With an average percentile rank of 50, a high or competitive SAT score depends on the college that a student is applying to, but generally speaking, a score above 1200 or a percentile rank above 80 would be considered above average. ACT. ACT is another college admission test that measures students' skills in English, math, reading, and science. ACT is scored on a scale of 1 to 36, with each section having an average about 31. According to data from ACT, the organization that administers the ACT, the average ACT score for the class of 2020 were 20.6, with an average percentile rank of 50. A high or competitive ACT score depends on the college that a student is applying to, but generally speaking, a score above 24 or a percentile rank above 74 would be considered above average. Therefore, it is important to understand what percentile scores mean and how they are calculated for different exams. They can give you valuable feedback on your performance and help you prepare for your next test. Thank you for watching this video.